Hey everybody, today I'm going to teach you how to get one of the hardest achievements in Halo 4, No One Left Behind, assuming you do it solo on Legendary. Now, let's talk about the loadout you're going to want to use. You're going to want to use the DMR, Plasma Pistol, Plasma Nade, Active Camo, Armor Efficiency, and Ammo. A couple things just to be aware of on this level. The first is that the elites seem to know right when you're about to smack them in the back, so be careful when you try to do that. The next thing is friendly fire. Look out. The Marines, they are not good at this, and you got to try to save them. So it's kind of pick your battles here. Now you're going to want to pick up a fuel rod cannon as early as possible and start collecting ammo for it. This is going to be instrumental in surviving the second part of the level, which is essentially a wave defense. Other than that, take the first part slow because, well, the Marines really don't seem to die on this first part. So take your time and make your way through. The second part, you're going to have to do whatever it takes. Now, the first thing you're going to do is take out this sniper. The reason you're going to use the DMR is because it's actually in range when you use it. Next, pick up that battle rifle and make your way up this ledge here. Use your plasma pistol to overcharge the turret, and then a plasma nade to follow up with your battle rifle to take this guy out. Sometimes the elites will notice you, sometimes they won't. It doesn't matter. Take them out. Just be careful. There is a jackal on the top structure here who has a carbine or a concussion rifle, and he will end you fast. Once you kill all the enemies here, a drop pod is going to bring in some more guys. Usually it can be 2 elites, 2 grunts, just RGN, So if the jackal on top of the structure doesn't appear at first, you can crouch jump onto the top ledge there to take him out. But anyway, after everyone's done here, pick up a rocket launcher and make your way to the next position. Take out everyone here. You're going to want to use the rocket launcher, so if you can, save the ammo. But if you have to use it, don't hesitate. There is a lot around the map. You can collect it from various crates, especially that one at the beginning of the level. Alright, next, as soon as the red dots appear on your ammo, throw a plasma grenade and follow up with a rocket launcher. Depending on the enemies that spawn, this part could be hard or really easy. Once again, try to pick up a fuel rod cannon if you can. Alright, the next thing you're going to want to do is take out the ghost. You want to take out the ghost first because it's mobile. It's more deadly than the hunters. It only takes 1 rocket shot if you hit it directly. Alright, from here you're going to want to take out the hunters, and you should have enough ammo, but if you're unlucky like me, it's just going to go right through their legs a couple of times. And, well, yeah, just like that. So if you run out of rocket launcher ammo, go back to that little shelter there and pick up a shotgun to deal with these hunters. If you have a fuel rod cannon and you have a lot of ammo, you could use that too, but try to save that fuel rod cannon ammo, because once again, you're going to need it. You'll find out. So, just remember with the hunters, if you're trying to dodge them, it's best to move to the side or try to jump over them, and just keep moving the same way. You see here, you just keep running in circles. The Marines are a good distraction. If you have plasma nades, use those to take their armor off the back. If you have more rockets, take out the elite on the turret up there, but if not, just keep going. Take out the jackal and grunt first. They are dangerous. They've got powerful explosives. This elite is usually busy beating the crap out of some Marines, so it's pretty not too hard to backsmack them. Anyway, when the drop pod comes, you want to come over here and use your shotgun or fuel rod or rockets or whatever you have to take these guys out. This part can get a little hairy, but the Marines should draw the fire of most of the enemies. So it shouldn't be too hard. I'm kind of aggressive here, but I made it. So anyway, swap out your shotgun for a rocket launcher. At this point, you're going to want to have a rocket launcher and a fuel rod cannon, because this is really where the level starts to get insane. Anyway, take out the elite who's on the turret here. He usually has a fuel rod cannon or a beam rifle. So check his corpse to see if you can get some more ammo. This is why we have the ammo perk. You're going to want to have as much rocket and fuel rod cannon ammo as humanly possible, or Spartanly possible, I guess in this case. Anyway, after you've taken out that elite on the turret, come over here and get this ghost. I know what you're thinking. Why are we going to drive the ghost to the top of the structure here? Well, it's very interesting here, because when the waves of enemies start coming up, they're going to run up the ramp, right? And with this ghost right here, they're only going to be able to run up one side of the ramp. And this is going to be very important because they're not going to be able to run up behind you. You're going to be able to use that as a little a death box, just because of the explosions in the small area, and the elites are going to cluster in there. Maybe, depending on how well this goes, we'll find out. But anyway, the phantoms are going to start coming in. Don't bother with the wraith until the very end. It's not important. If you can take out the enemies like this, but this usually only works on the first one, because eventually the enemies are just going to start coming so fast, so furious, you're not going to be able to handle it like that. So anyway, you can use grenades, throw them near the base of the ramp. It'll slow down the enemies from running up. But anyway, you're going to want to use your rocket launcher to take out the elites. You can tell which one they are just by how fast they're moving. Use your active camo when you need to, and fall back if the elites start to come up here. If you feel more comfortable, you can load out here, or rather bring a shotgun up here. Depending on the RGN, you're going to get either a lot of grunts and jackals or elites. It's different. This is looking like it's going to be a tough run so far. But yeah, grenades, yeah. Alright, eventually the waves are going to slow down, and you're going to want to take out that raid. But be careful, because there is an elite with a sword down there, and if you take out the wraith too early, you know, he'll run over and kill the Marines, because the Marines aren't too smart. I mean, they'll run down without your protection. And I mean, that's the biggest challenge of this mission. I mean, it's one thing to beat all the enemies. I mean, I've done that several times. It's not too hard, but I mean, keeping the Marines alive, that's difficult. So anyway, aim for the mortar when you're using the Spartan laser on this wraith here. It just ensures that you only take 2 shots to destroy it. Use the active camo if you're paranoid about the wraith seeing you, but as long as you keep ducking in and out from behind the cover here, it won't really be able to find you or fire at you. Okay, so now we just gotta mop up these enemies down here. Fuel rod cannons, rockets, anything it takes to take these guys out. There is a sword elite, be careful. I think I might be being a little too careful here. I should have gotten a precision weapon. You know, I think that Marine has a DMR. Anyway, as soon as we kill the enemies here, well, as soon as there's one left, okay, the phantoms are going to start coming in, so be aware that you don't have to kill all the enemies here, but you should, just because, you know. So, the phantoms are going to come in here, and this is basically, you're almost in the clear here. 2 phantoms are going to come in, you're going to have to destroy them, but before that, there is one more wave of elites who are going to come at you. They typically don't have a fuel rod cannon, it's just energy swords and concussion rifles. The next part of the level is triggered when you get to the top of the structure here, so load up on your ammo, take your time, it won't happen until you get up here just like I am now. So, get back to the top of the ramp, and you're just going to wait there for that first wave of it, that's only the last wave of elites who's going to try to get you, but as long as you use your camo to get the first shot on them, it shouldn't be too tough. If you still have fuel rod cannon ammo, you can get that, or, you know, a precision weapon or something, but you're going to see here, I've activated my camo, and bang. Those elites go down. It's pretty easy. Reload if you need to. Sorry. Okay. Stating the obvious here. That was a pretty sick move by that elite. Okay, at this point, you're going to need to take out the phantoms. Note, the phantoms do have regenerating health, so you're going to want to try to take them out quickly. Use your active camo to your advantage here, and when you lock on with the rocket launchers, make sure you fire both of them back to back, because you can. The lock-on maintains. Okay, so only one to go. It's pretty much the same thing. Hopefully you kept your Marines alive. I've got one left. Pretty much all there is to say. What else? Make sure you zoom in with the Spartan laser. I don't know, it seems to do less damage. Or maybe that's just me. if you don't zoom in. Well, I don't know. But I think we've made it here. Cross your fingers. Oh. Okay. I think it takes one more rocket to get this. There we go. Okay. Well, I think there's only one left. One Marine. Yeah, a couple of things Sarah Palmer will say, if, depending on how many Marines you save. If you save more than one, I guess, because she's going to say textbook example of kicking ass. And if you don't save any Marines, she's going to say, Crimson, this was a search and rescue mission. I've played this level a couple of times, maybe you can tell. But following this strategy, you shouldn't have too hard of a time. But, alright. See you later. Goodbye.